Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages Spirit is sharing with the collective today. What is happening here with this person and this connection? The 8 of Wands. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the 9 of Cups. We will grab one more card and then we'll start talking about this message. Let's see what is coming through. What does Spirit want to share with the collective today, please? And this is the 9 of Wands. Interesting. Double nines, 8, 9, 9. Now this 8 of Wands that leads the way for this reading today, I like that showed up right at the beginning of this reading because that is all about getting things moving. It is about getting things out of this place of limbo. And for many of you, they have been in a place of stagnation, no contact, no communication with this person, running, avoiding, and everything else for quite some time. And it is time for this person to reach out. The 8 of Wands is about them initiating communication with you. They will take action to reach out to you and open these lines of contact so you can have two-way communication with each other. But the 8 of Wands is about movement. It is about them taking action. It is about this person following through to make something happen because they know that it's time to act. Because with this 9 of Cups coming next, they are acknowledging that they are happiest when you are together, when you're spending time together, when you are dating and going out and building a relationship and just doing whatever else it is that couples do. This person wants you and they want the happiness that comes with that 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is a card of happiness, joy, abundance. It is a card of love because these 9 cups are filled with love that this person feels for you. Cups are ruled by the element of water, and that is things like emotions, feelings, romance, love. Your person has this love for you. They just kept it under wraps. Perhaps they kept it hidden, but not anymore because with this 9 of Wands coming next, this is about your person coming towards you with a fresh approach, being able to talk to you about how they feel about you, being able to express what they have kept hidden and perhaps repressed and on lockdown for quite some time because your person wants to come at you differently. They know that they're going to have to approach you in a very different fashion because this person is aware as well that they have hurt you and they don't want to hurt you again. And they have been working on themselves during this time apart so that they are not going to create the same kind of problems, make the same kind of mistakes, create all of that chaos and confusion that was in this connection between the two of you before, or rather them bringing chaos and confusion into your life. Because they have deep regret for all of that, because that 9 of Wands is also about your person backing off to look at themselves. And that is what they're doing, looking within, figuring out how they're going to approach you. It is about them coming up with a strategy. But once they have that strategy in place, they're going to come at you with love, with their heart open, with their arms open, and with much better communication than you've ever seen from this person as well. The 9 of Wands is a card of courage and confidence, and your person is building that within them right now because they want to talk. They want to get this moving. They want to get back to this connection with you because they are happiest when the two of you are together. The 9 of Cups is the wish card, telling us that you fulfill everything this person could hope, wish, dream, or even pray for when it comes to a partner. If they had a list of every attribute or every characteristic that they were looking for when it comes to the ideal partner for them, well, you would be checked off on every one of those attributes because they see that you are perfect together and they are happiest when you are together. Now, the other interesting thing about these two nines are approaching the end of a cycle, the end of this cycle of separation, of no contact. So the two of you can start spending time together again, and that will also make you guys listening to this reading today happy as well, because the Nine of Cups is about happiness, joy, contentment. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing? This is the Knight of Wands. Well, the Knight of Wands energy has a lot of passion for you. They want new adventures. They want to travel. They want to have new experiences with you. And I do feel that that travel and that adventure is something that will come very shortly, very soon after these initial communications with you. The Knight of Wands energy is someone who charges in, and this is about your person charging onto the scene all of a sudden when you least expect it to get things moving, especially with that Eight of Wands being there. The Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, that is a lot of fire energy, and fire does move very quickly. This is about things starting to manifest in regard to the two of you coming back together. The Nine of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. But you don't have to be any of the signs that I mentioned for this reading today. It is a collective reading, and it is for everyone. It is more important that we consider the overall message that Spirit is sharing with the collective today. And that is that your person wants to get back to you because they are happiest when the two of you are spending time together and planning your lives together, actually. But courage, confidence, perseverance. Your person's not going to back down. They want more memories with you. They want to create a better life and a better future with you, actually. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Eight of Cups. Just one moment, because we have booty on this card, the Eight of Cups. For those of you new to the channel, welcome. The reason that you see a blue post-it on that card is because this person here is showing their booty, and in the YouTube rules and regulations, it says that we can't have those kind of images. So although it's artwork and although nothing is really explicit in that way, but we have to follow the rules. So the Eight of Cups, well, this is about the missing one returning. This is about your person attaining the life lessons that they need to be able to be a better partner for you. This is about them getting rid of their baggage. This is about getting rid of their illusions, their fears, their insecurities, and anything and everything else that has held them back from you and from this relationship with you. The Eight of Cups is about your person leaving the known for the unknown. And what has this person known? Perhaps they've known toxic, dysfunctional patterns and behaviors because they were in relationships before you with people who were toxic and dysfunctional. Perhaps they've known fear. Perhaps they've never felt love. Perhaps they have had a lot of self-doubt. They've had a lot of emotional wounds. They have allowed things to negatively affect their lives for a very long time. And they have just allowed that outdated and outworn soundtrack about how they're not worthy, about how they're not good enough, about how they'll never amount to anything, to replay over and over in their head. That's what they've known, and I do feel for many of you watching this reading, this is an experience that your person has had. Well, it's time to get rid of all of that, and that's what the Eight of Cups is about, leaving the known for the unknown. And the unknown is truly this happiness, this partnership, and this union with you that comes with that Nine of Cups. But it's also about your person returning. This is about the one who is MIA coming back and returning to you because your person wants to have this opportunity for a better relationship with you. Double eights, double nines, very interesting. Double eights is about abundance as well, an abundance of love that is here in this connection. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does Spirit want to share with us? And this is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is all about love. The Knight of Cups is someone who wants to tell you how they feel about you, show you how they feel about you, be very romantic. This is someone who wants to plan romantic dates. This is someone who wants to plan romantic escapes, travel, getting away for the weekend, getting away for a few days or a week. This is about your person pulling out all the stops basically to romance you. This is someone who's going to send you sweet romantic messages throughout the day. This is someone who is going to shower you with love and affection. This is someone who is going to make sure that you know how they feel about you by telling you and by showing you, but also through romantic gestures of love so that you can truly see how much they care about you and how they feel about you. The Knight of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But this is interesting because knights are about communication, talking, as well as that Eight of Wands. So I do feel this is telling us communication is coming from your person. Lots of passion with the Knight of Wands energy, lots of love with the Knight of Cups energy. Love and passion is a great combination that will bring both of you a lot of happiness and probably fulfill what you both hope, wish, or dream for when it comes to a romantic partner, but also the stability that comes with the number 8. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does Spirit want to reveal about this person? Well, what have we got here? Okay, let's see. We have the Ace of Coins, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Magician. Well, with the Ace of Coins, that is all about your person wanting to start over. That is about your person, though, also being in a much more stable and grounded place when they return. And that is what will allow this relationship for the two of you to have a rock solid foundation. And it needs that foundation of things like better communication, making compromises with each other, being able to have conversations to resolve conflicts or arguments very peaceably and reach conclusions with each other by making those compromises and not allowing things to get blown out of proportion, which perhaps is something that happened between the two of you in the past. Your person perhaps made mountains out of molehills, and that is not going to be something that will be part of the equation for the two of you moving forward. But the Ace of Pentacles is about a new beginning. It is about the two of you being able to start over. And this is what your person wants to do. They want to have this opportunity for this fresh start with you. Now, with the Page of Cups, this is about your person wanting to apologize. They do want to express a very sincere and heartfelt apology to you, and not just because they feel they need to, but because they want to. They believe that that is part of their expression of love that is going to be coming towards you, that comes with this Knight of Cups. But as well with the Page of Cups, it is about messages of love. It is about good news coming from your person. It is also perhaps about an invitation from them for the two of you to meet, to spend time together so that you can start having this opportunity for this new beginning, this fresh start that comes with that Ace of Coins. The Page of Cups is also a water sign, so again, that's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But the Page of Cups also tells us your person can see that they were immature in the past, and they're not going to be immature moving forward because they have been working on themselves to gain that emotional maturity and stability that they need. That is part of that Nine of Wands energy also, kind of like in that place of pulling back and looking within themselves to figure out what went wrong and why. And then your person is going to be able to explain all of that to you, why they allowed things to go south between the two of you, why they held back, why they weren't allowing themselves to really move this relationship along, because it has been trying to move along ever since the two of you first met each other in that enchanted moment, however that was, whether it was in person, whether it was when you were out and about, well, that would be in person, wouldn't it? Or whether it was on an app or through a dating site or however the two of you met. Your person wants to talk. There is communication coming from your person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards of communication, actually, with this Magician also falling all over the table with the other cards that fell out of my hands. But the Magician tells us your person desires you. It's about their attraction for you, knowing that there is a very deep connection, and it's not superficial at all. It's not just about the passion that is so very powerful. You have intense chemistry with this person. You can't deny that, because they certainly can't either. But it's not just about the passion. It's not just about the physical. It is so much deeper. It is about this spiritual connection. It is about this deep soul bond that the two of you share with each other. It is about the mental connection as well, because when you are talking and when you are communicating, you guys have great conversations, but your person also acknowledges that they need to be a better communicator, and they will be, because you will see that change in them from the initial conversations that you had with them. But it is also about this emotional connection as well, these deep roots of love that are definitely here between the two of you, and your person perhaps was not able to open their heart and let you in. Perhaps they weren't comfortable telling you how they felt about you. Perhaps they did not believe that they were worthy of this love that they felt for you, because of things that come with that Eight of Cups that they have been getting rid of, because they have been dumping all of those feelings of unworthiness, not good enough, not being lovable, all of that stuff, all of their self-doubt, all of their illusions, and all of the other stuff that has been that very old, worn, and outdated soundtrack that is constantly played in their head. Getting rid of all of that. And your person sees so much clearer now about themselves and about you, about why you met each other the way that you did, when you did. But they also know that there's something much deeper that is happening between the two of you. And they desire you, and they desire this connection. You are very magical to them. But this magician also tells us they are manifesting what they need to make their move, to open the lines of communication so the two of you can have this fresh start with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does Spirit want to reveal to the collective about this person? And this is the King of Cups. Well, this is someone who's going to come on strong. The King of Cups energy comes on strong with words of love, gifts of love, actions of love, because your person's going to be able to open their heart and let you in. This is someone who's going to be emotionally vulnerable. This is someone who's going to share everything with you. Interesting. We have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups. This is about your person being able to be emotionally expressive and available and emotionally intimate. But also, all kings take action. This is about your person, not just having this as their intentions or what they dream about or what they think about, because they are thinking about it for sure, especially with those two knights on the table. But this is about them following through to make something happen, because that is all about movement, moving and grooving, getting things unstuck and getting things flowing between the two of you so that you can actually grow this connection to the place that it's always been trying to go, which is ultimately union for the two of you. Well, let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. We'll grab some oracle cards and see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today. What do we need to hear, please? What do we need to know? Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. This card comes with number 51. If anyone resonates with 51, that can be May 1st. It could be January 5th. It can be the number 6. So it could be the 6th of the month. It could be June, if any of those dates or numbers resonate. Stars in the sky. And I always like this card because we have to consider how vast and infinite the universe is, right? And the stars in the sky, they're so very far away from us, but yet we can still see them in all of the beauty that it is. Limitless possibility. And those stars keep shining. And you and your person are under these same stars. But this is about your person seeing the limitless possibilities that is here in this connection for the two of you. And they are aware. They have woken up to this because they see it. They understand this connection now so much better. They couldn't quite understand it before. They couldn't grasp it. So they have used this time as they have pulled back from you to figure out a lot of things about themselves and about their life and about why you are in each other's lives and about why you met each other the way you did. Your person understands there is a fate and destiny at work here in this connection for the two of you. But also, this meditating figure is sitting on this stone bridge. And to me, this is always about how your person is going to bridge this distance between the two of you so you can start talking, which is on this reading, or on this table and in this reading actually 5 times for the tarot portion. That's half of the tarot cards are about communication. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Magician's sword. Ooh, we have the magician and the magician's sword. Confidence in your magic. Now this card comes with number 37. Now that can be March 7th. It can be July 3rd. It can be the number 10. It can be the 10th of the month. It can be October. It can be January. It can be the 1st of any month as well. And this is about your person gaining confidence and gaining power. But this card is so much like the Ace of Swords, which is about clarity, truth, and honesty. But also your person reaching out to talk to you, to call you, to text you, to show up at your house, whatever they have to do, because that energy is building within them that they need to take action. And that is that combined energy of the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. All of that fire energy coming towards you, because it's building. The anticipation is building within your person. And they know that it's time to act. They know that it's time to follow through. And they are gaining their confidence. They are manifesting their confidence, their strength, their power with this magician's sword and the magician, so that they can do what's necessary, so that they can find the right words, so that they can figure out how they're going to approach you differently. Because your person is not going to allow anything to stop them. They are saying that they are going to be unstoppable in their attempts to come back to you. They're going to have confidence. They're going to be persistent, and they are not going to back down. So in other words, what I really feel this is saying is they're not going to take no for an answer. They're coming at you with a lot of energy, because this person does not want to be without you, is what I'm hearing with all of that. Because that 9 of Cups says it all. Peace, balance, harmony, tranquility, abundance, happiness, but most of all, love. The love that your person feels for you is absolutely here in this reading. They didn't have the emotional maturity before to be able to handle it. But with the King of Cups being here, that is all about being emotionally stable and emotionally mature. Your person not giving up, your person not backing down, although at times it may feel like that is how it is to you, but it isn't. Things are changing. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Blossoming, opening, actualizing, and expressing. Well, that is definitely supporting that King of Cups card. Your person allowing this love to blossom, to open up, to grow and evolve between the two of you, but also expressing it. And you need this person to tell you how they feel. You're going to feel so much validation when that happens, because you have always felt that this person has had feelings for you, and you've wondered perhaps if it was something that you were just imagining or something that was just all in your head, but it's not, because these connections go both ways. You couldn't feel it if this person wasn't feeling it as well. It's just they shut down. They tried to run away from it. They weren't ready for it. But with what we have on the table for this reading today, your person has been getting ready for it and is getting ready for it to start charging on the scene here with the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Apparently being very bold and brave as well. And I feel your person is going to show up with a fierceness. They also see you as someone who's very fierce. They do have a deep attraction for you, and we have talked about that. And they are attracted to you in every way possible. And no one can hit that bar that you have in this person's heart or mind. You are the one that they want, because that 9 of Cups is about you fulfilling what they hope, wish, and dream for when it comes to a partner. They just weren't ready for who you are. They weren't ready for this fierceness, for this power of who you are, for this confidence that you have, for this strength. but they sure are missing that passion for sure. And they want that back too, but they want this love also. You have loved this person in a way that they have never been loved, and they are acknowledging that. You have loved them in a way that they didn't believe that they would ever find. And that can be why they have been so fearful, because you were going to see something about them that you didn't like, or see something about them from their past that they were trying to hide from you. But they are releasing all of those things. That is what that Eight of Cups is about. Getting rid of the clutter, getting rid of the junk, calling that 1-800 junk removal company to come and get it, because this person doesn't want it anymore. They did hold on to those things, those wounds, that stuff that caused them to stay in that place where they didn't feel worthy, because that's all they'd known. But because of you, they are releasing it, and they are cutting it away with this magician's sword. And so your person realizes it is time to cut all of that stuff away and get rid of it forever, because they don't want to carry it forward anymore in their life or into this connection with you. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does Spirit want to reveal for the collective? Ooh, lightning bolt. Surprise, the unexpected, and sudden shift. Well, we do have elements of surprise on the table with the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Well, I feel that this is something coming at you out of the blue. I feel your person is probably going to reach out, and that may very well surprise you. And that will create a sudden shift in this connection. Because once those lines of communication are open, the sky is the limit. Because once your person starts reaching out to you and starts doing that a bit more consistently, you are going to see that they are on their way back to you for this fresh start that comes with the Ace of Coins. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Ooh, travel, but not in that little toy plane. Travel. When we talked about travel, we talked about adventure, we've talked about movement. But I do feel this person, I think I mentioned it, I can't remember, but I think I did. Your person's going to want to travel with you when the two of you start spending time together again. And I feel that that's something that's very important for them. And it could be somewhere close. It could be just going to a nice hotel for a weekend, or it could be taking a road trip somewhere for a few days. It could be about going camping. It could be about going to the beach for a few days, going to the lake for a few days, taking a more extensive trip, or perhaps traveling to see you, or you traveling to see them. But there's definitely something for those in long distance connections there. But there's definitely something about travel that has been throughout this reading, especially as well, because that Eight of Wands is about travel by air as well, because that's about swift movement. But yes, I do feel your person wants to travel. They want to talk. They want to extend an invitation to you. They want to apologize. But most importantly, they want a fresh start with you, because this person says that they are happiest when the two of you are together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.